Hey there, Papper people. It is your favorite and thickest registered polysomnographic technologist or a sleep tech. Do me a favor and just notice the angelic light coming from below, because this video, in fact, is angelic. It is also sponsored by CPAPsupplies.com. If you have a stinky mask, want to try out a different mask, check out CPAPsupplies.com. Don't forget to use discount code LEFTY20. It's going to save you 20%. You're going to be like, why haven't I used this in the first place? And before you go to other sites, just know that they have a deal that if it's cheaper on another website, they will match that price and then give you an additional 20% off. Totally use it. All right, guys. This is a patient of mine through my website. We're pimping out more websites already. Again, focus on the angelic light of my website, axgsleepdiagnostics.com. Now, we already did our PAP therapy analysis. We showed all kinds of stuff to her. Then we did our follow-up. She's cruising, but she wanted me to take another look-see at it. And so this is what we've got. I've redacted the names. Now, I've said this before on other videos, but what should we be looking for? What are we looking for in Oscar? What is a perfect night? This is a pretty damn good night. Now, I always say ignore the AHI, and I'm going to stand by that. Ignore the AHI. They tag events that are just plain stupid. But look at this. If we look here, we have the flow rate is exceptionally flat right here. Very, very flat here. Very, very flat here. Very flat over here. Flat, flat. In between all those, we've got the roughness. And you can see the roughness reflected down here in the tidal volume. You can see it in the respiratory rate. Ooh, it's so periodic. God, what could that be? Now, what could that be? Is this death? Do we maybe think about getting a turkey for Thanksgiving, but maybe not do shopping for Christmas? Not going to make it? Or is this totally normal? We'll get to that in a second. And look at that. We have inspiratory time, expiratory time. Why is stuff spiking up right exactly at these intervals? How curious. And it also appears that the breathing is rough in those spots. It's smooth, rough, smooth, rough, smooth, rough, smooth, rough. What could this be? It is just simply normal sleep architecture. First of all, we have the smoothness. That is going to be stage 2 and 3. And then we have REM sleep. REM sleep comes on roughly every 90 minutes. It can be anywhere from an hour to 90 minutes. But you see an onset here, nice and short like it should be. Then it gets longer, longer, longer. Is that why the tidal volume increases and the respiratory rate increases? Absolutely. Minute ventilation also increases. You'll notice if you have heart rate monitor, SpO2 data, that's going to increase as well during times of REM. As far as the breathing is concerned, amplitude and frequency are very, very similar during stages of non-REM sleep, but during REM sleep, it becomes very, very irregular. In a good way. It's supposed to be that way. So all in all, what did I tell her? I said, your sleep's looking great. This looks really, really good. With one notable exception, and that is right here, the leak data. The leak data sucks. So we have a couple things going on. We have these high sustained leaks that are, in general, okay. If they're nice and flat like that, it tends to be a mask leak. If you get all this highly variable stuff right here, it tends to be a mouth leak. So what she was doing is taping, and she was using a product called Duoderm. Now, if you're picking up what I'm about to lay down, Duoderm is trash. She was getting a rash, and I highly suspect it's from Duoderm. You guys all know the saying, my dad used to use Duoderm, but then he got a job. Yeah, it's that bad. So what I recommend always is cover roll stretch tape. It's breathable, hypoallergenic. You're not going to have a skin reaction, and it does a great job. A lot of people that switch to it love it. Make sure you use my Amazon affiliate link when you buy it, though. Or if you're going to use Duoderm, use my Amazon affiliate link with that, too. You can check it out in the description box down below. But as a whole, this is great. The pressure changes that were made are fantastic. It's one of the rare people I actually said, yeah, you know what, let's go ahead and have EPR on. It's actually helping you out. But the leak is still a problem, and in looking at the data, looking at this kind of zoomed in, it actually is causing arousals. So definitely tape the mouth up. Other than that, this is more or less what sleep should look like with Oscar. If you enjoyed this video, this was a quick hitting video. If you enjoy this kind of content, let me know in the comment section down below. If you hate it, you can let me know that too. It's kind of messed up, but go ahead and do that. Don't forget to check out the sponsor of this video. Check the link down below. Click on that baby if you're going to visit it for cpapsupplies.com. If you want me to do a PAP therapy analysis with you, I do a ton of these. Lots of satisfied customers. Only a couple that hate my guts. Pretty good averages, honestly. I feel like it's a pretty good average. So check out my website, axgsleepdiagnostics.com. Got a new website coming out soon with that. It's going to look very, very sweet. And last thing, check out the links down below. I've got my Amazon affiliate link. You can join, become a Patreon. You can just donate money to me. Maybe I can open up that OnlyFans account. You're welcome. And at this point, if you're still watching, you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Papper people, I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one. One last thing we must say. Thank you to all watching, but an extra thick thanks, buddy, to Doug Toombs, Jason Georgiades, Patricia Espelong, Sarvesh Joshi, Stuart Hetherington, Mona Swearingen, Chungchu Chen, and Edward Steiner, as well as a big thank you to all my other Patreon supporters and YouTube members. Little tiny thanks, buddy, for you guys. So these guys have been fed. Now they're hissing at me. They're chasing them off. And you, I saw you take a turd back here. That was not cool. I threw those oats for you, and you turd on my back patio. That was messed up. Why'd you do that? And I saw you turd too. You guys are dirty. Just keep eating your oats. You're welcome. Why does your mask smell like my feet? Pick up some Mask Bright today.